Alright, what's going on, guys? So I'm at the workshop after work, as you can see by I'm in my uniform, and in this video finally going to get the Sylvia off jack stands. So it's been sitting at the back of the workshop, like I said, on jack stands for like over a month now. I took the knuckles and arms to Robbie to get cut and welded, and obviously the lower arms extended, and a couple of videos ago you guys would have seen that. Today we're finally gonna paint the stuff. Not gonna get it in the car today, but it will be in this video. Obviously got the knuckles and arms here. Just gonna go over it with like a rag and some brake clean, and then maybe Scotch-Brite it a little bit. The subframe, on the other hand, is very, very filthy. So yeah, gonna have to do quite a bit to get that thing clean, but just gonna paint all of them black, just nice and simple. Got the paint primer here. Primer's probably not necessary, but yeah, just make it last a little bit longer and have a little bit better of a finish. But yeah, we'll get into it and start cleaning and yeah, get the shit painted. This little organizer thing here is like the best thing ever to just be able to chuck, like, you know, just small miscellaneous bits and pieces away instead of having them all over your bench, even though there is shit on my bench, like fucking Burger King wrappers and shit. So I've got some Scotch-Brite left over from when we were prepping that for paint. Obviously we had this for the engine bay. Gonna use some of that to just clean this up a little bit before we paint it. Also helps with the paint sticking too, just sort of agitating the surface a little bit. So I've given everything a Scotch-Brite, and I'm just gonna spray some brake clean and rag just to get any dirt and grime off it, and then we should be ready to paint it. So got the arms and knuckles all Scotch-Brited, wiped down with brake clean, and I've just finished masking them off too. Just masked off the ball joints for the lower arms. Not worried about this because it's gonna get hidden. I mean, so is that, but yeah, just took me 2 seconds to do it, so may as well have. And then yeah, just the bit where the hub slips onto with the knuckles, just mask that off. Probably doesn't matter too much about getting paint on it, but again, it takes me 2 seconds, so may as well just do it. So I am going to hit it first with some etch primer. Fortunately, I don't have any string or anything like that. Otherwise, I'll probably find something to hang these up and just be able to do them all around at once. But yeah, I'll just hit the tops of them, flip them over after they've dried for, I don't know, about 10 minutes. This shit's not going to take that long to dry. Then yeah, flip them over to the other side and yeah, wait a little bit longer, and then we'll hit it with some paint. So I've just finished primering both sides of the arms and knuckles, and I just brought some real cheap edge primer because obviously this stuff is hardly ever going to be seen, so it doesn't matter too much. But if you are wanting to do something that's a little bit nicer, this is why you buy better quality edge primer, because I don't know if you can really tell, but there's a lot of splotches and shit like that in there, and like weird kind of like, I don't know, pink, almost pink coloring dots and shit all over it. That just goes to show, you know, you get what you pay for, but like I said, the stuff's hardly ever gonna be seen, so it doesn't matter too much. While that side's drying, I've actually got the subframe set up outside, ready to be water blasted. So I've got it sitting here over the drain, just sprayed a fuckload of brake clean on it, so that's been soaking away. Yeah, it's got the water blast, and hopefully do the best to clean it up as much as I can. Well, it kind of fucked up, and I probably should have gone over it a little bit beforehand, but this thing is come up so good. I am absolutely soaking wet, but so much dirt and grime came off that thing, which is good. So let's let it dry, and then yeah, primer that and get that ready for paint. So I've just gone over the subframe with the first coat of etch primer, and yeah, it's come up pretty good. While that is drying, I'm now going to paint the arms and knuckles. Already it's looking so much better. I'll probably let that dry while I paint this stuff, and then go over with just another coat on the top, and then flip it over and do the bottom. Yeah, no, it's going to get it pretty good. Gone over the arms and knuckles with paint and done the underside of the subframe with edge primer, but unfortunately it's like starting to cool down now, so this shit's taking fucking ages to dry, but it's actually coming up pretty good. Pretty happy with it. So as you can see, the arms here and the knuckles have been painted. Paint so far is looking good, but yeah, like I said, it's just taking fucking ages to dry because it's yeah, it's starting to cool down now. It's getting on. It's not too far off 8 o'clock, but the subframe's come up real good considering how dirty and disgusting this was before. All right, so fuck up, cunt. Alright, so I have painted the knuckles and arms. They've come up real good. Started painting the subframe, but ran out of paint. That is what it is. I said in this video, at the beginning of the video, that this video would end up with me putting all that shit in the car. It's not going to happen because Chris has brought his car around. Like I said, that he was yeah, moving in. I guess we'll do a bit of a walk around of it because yeah, this thing already is fucking sick and there's some sick plans for it. Here it is. So this is yeah, Chris's 180SX, and we've got to fucking patch it in the way. That was fucking weak. It's all foam.
It worked really well though.
It's all foam.
A lot of beer would get me through it, though.
But yeah, so this is Chris's 180. As you can see, fucking Big Dick Energy 3 pieces all round. Some VSKFs in the front. What's going on, man?
Yeah, not much, yeah.
So obviously, since Chris has taken over this space, we're going to be working on this thing and yeah, going to be filming most of it. So there's some big plans for this. It had a CA18 in it, right?
It did, yeah, but that didn't last long. Well, we got sold actually in a wee deal with my old 13, but...
Because you've had this car for quite a while, eh?
Holy, nearly 10 years? Nearly.
10 years.
10
yeah.
years, just after the earthquake, so yeah, 10 years.
This roof is sick too.
Batteries, get with all the heads-up display still works and everything. Yeah, hopefully we'll still get that working once 1J's in there.
Yeah, this thing is having a, well, it's getting a 1JZ VVTi motor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1JZ VVTi, so the good 1J. Not that the non-VVTi is that bad, but yeah, the VVTi one is just obviously a lot better.
Personal preference, really.
So we are going to be working on this, and what you've got like a bunch of parts and stuff
Yeah,
ready to
got a whole
go.
lot of bunch of parts, all just ones for it, and yeah, just waiting for the motor to turn up and get it mounted and start them fab work, really.
This obviously it's got rear wide body. You did that at some point, I guess.
Yeah, I did that a few years ago now. It's all tubbed up there and all sealed up nicely, so it's all nice and everything. And all the wide bodies all rip nutted on, so on and off.
Have you been drinking, Joel?
What?
Have you been drinking?
No.
Real wide body.
See, Sam's giving me shit because I've had like 2 or 3 beers yet. This is probably what, his 20th?
Fuck off! 23rd.
23rd.
The last hour.
Yeah, so this thing is obviously all...
Actually, do another one.
Oh, fuck. Look at the state of you.
Hey, look, I've
That's
filled
why
your
you don't
recycling
bring
bin
him here,
up
because
for
you
you.
run out of beers too quick.
Oh yeah, you guys haven't seen Nathaniel in a while. Here he is. He's back.
And his Puma jacket! Yay!
Oh yeah, he's wearing the fucking Puma jacket as always.
I don't know. That's pretty much my last decent hoodie now.
So yeah, it's got Type X lights, and I assume you have a rear bar for it.
Yeah, oh, no, actually, well, I've got the factory rear bar, but I'm gonna buy the front and rear bumper the same as the side skirts, DMX Type 3, so it should suit all round.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then get some new Kikuchi Power front guards, and might leave the rears for now, but we'll see what happens. But,
So what adjusties are in this thing at the moment?
Part shot max, adjusties,
Fuck, look at this cunt. Wide body street car, 3 pieces, and like fucking part shot max adjusties. Not even BCs, like
I just had to get,
fucking balling.
yeah, they're not too bad, I quite like how they're right, but yeah, they do the trick. I just,
Fucking hell, this cunt comes in here, takes over my spot, and with a car that's doesn't even have a motor, that's completely stripped out, is already showing me up of everything I've ever owned in my
Bloody hell,
life.
he's got branded everything. He's even got a Sparko quick release. Fucking everything's all branded with you, eh?
not much to see under here, but
Yeah, it's all cut out, ready to be tubbed, and I obviously I assume this is going to be painted at some point.
yeah, definitely going to be painted.
Yeah,
Still not sure on the colour, if I'm going to get the same colour as the car, or
do something a bit crazy.
yeah, just thinking Midnight Purple 3 or something.
That'll be sick. I mean, it's a bit dark at the moment, but the subframe has had the steering rack shifted forward.
Yep, all been done. That's all been done by Robbie, JB Fab, and
JB Fab.
Knuckles, and
Are they all done by Robbie as
yeah,
well?
that's all done by Robbie. Yep. Oh, I don't have my big hook casters in there at the moment, but I've got got Robbie's caster arms, gussets in there as well.
This thing is immaculate. Like, obviously it's stripped out at the moment, but if we come underneath the car, like the subframe's been painted, all underneath has all been tidied up and painted, like even the tunnel. This thing is insanely clean. Like, obviously it doesn't have any of the arms in it at the moment. So obviously the arms, you've got
Yeah,
adjustable arms and shit
just
for
all
it.
hard race, toe, camber, and then GK Tech.
Yeah.
I think with the version 2 or version 3 bent type toe arms. Go on the back, yeah, that's all there with their lockout kit, bolt kit. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do for the rear. I've got GDO rakes all around sitting at home as well. They've all been freshly painted and everything slotted.
Yeah.
Front rear disc brand new. So it should be pretty cool once it's done.
Basically what he's saying is that there's going to be a lot of fucking sick content coming your way of something that I am way too broke to build. Let's face it. But this motherfucker here, ballin'.
We'll get there one day.
These 3 pieces. But yeah, no, this car's gonna be sick. What gearbox are you gonna be running behind the 1J?
R154 at the moment, but if I can afford it, maybe one of the Navara 6s. Just depending on, I don't really want to have to, because in the SJC you've got to cut out the tunnel to run a Navara box because it's so big.
Yeah.
So with the R154, I think you just got to do a little bit of massaging of the tunnel, some would say.
Will be a lot easier to set up.
Yeah, and you can just buy all the mounts and drive shaft and everything to go with it, so it'd be a lot easier that way.
I mean, roughly sort of how much power you're looking at making out of the 1J in this?
Or at the moment, I just want to get it running, factory and everything like that, get it going, certified, and then chuck a big turbo side on it once it's all going and back on the road again.
Do you know how much roughly R154s can handle? Like, it's a decent amount, isn't
It
it?
is a decent amount.
They're supposed to be stronger than big ones.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's all about how you treat them, really. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah,
And
that's
they're
true.
actually not too expensive here either. Like they're under, I think at one point they were under $3 grand brand new.
now at the moment they're about 3-4, so
Yeah.
depending on who you know. Or
So yeah, there's definitely going to be some sick content coming up over the next few months to year on this thing, and you've got a couple of other cars as well,
yeah,
right?
I've got a R32 4-door that's nearly done as well.
Yeah, 25 depth, big power.
Big, well, yeah, not big compared to Sam, but yeah, like 450, but should be right.
You good, mate?
Yeah,
See that in a few weeks, hopefully.
just listen to him. Well, he's sitting here, and just
Snickering.
as he said, not big power compared to Sam's. Sam's ego just pumped up.
No.
a few notches.
No. He said he had a 4-door 32, and I was like, it would waste their time with one of those. Everyone inside here except you. God, you were the smart one out of us.
Well, there's Jesse as well. So, but yeah, no, I've got the R32 4-door and a S14 that will be eventually getting worked on. There's a factory tonnery sex shell, so that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
So we're probably going to get content with more than just this car.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm keen.
Be keen on some Kaikoura missions as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Not on this thing. You're not going to take this thing to Kaikoura, are
I
you?
don't think it'd get down there, to be honest. Unless you trailer it, but
Fuck.
I'd probably give it a jam without the kit. Because I'm just like that and I'll do it. But I'll take the 350 up there and we'll give that a good ring around though, because it's sort of the reason why I bought it. So
Actually, Chris was supposed to come with us in the Kaikoura video that you guys are going to see. I don't know when this fucking video is going up, but either way, he was going to come with us. You had some cooling issues.
Some cooling issues on the owner I used to. Well, I got it, or not him, the person that owned it for him. All the wiring was back for the electric fans and had a big airlock in the system, so I got rid of that and now it's all running, going good. So,
I don't know how they put the wiring backwards for the electric fan when they're factory electric fan.
because
Like, how do you fuck up factory
I don't
wiring?
know. Like, it's all, the plugs are the same, but they did it wrong and they weren't running at all, and as soon as I changed it around they work.
We are planning on potentially going to do another Kaikoura mission like end of November, because I'm getting a car trailer built, and as soon as I get a car trailer built, I want to go again. So yeah, end of November.
Corey wants to go too.
Nah, he wants to come in December.
Nah, he'll go in November.
Okay.
He's just ready to go as soon as we're ready to go.
Okay, so that'll be you and the Skyline,
Yeah, I'll take the R32.
me and the 33, you and something, your Skyline.
Yeah, the new school one.
Yeah, and
Nathaniel can go with us, and then he can sit in the front of the truck, and I'll sit in the back of it and sleep again.
Corey will probably have his 25 depth 180 that you
I just
guys
wanna-
have either seen already or will see in a future video.
I just want an excuse to sleep in the back of the truck.
Yeah, on the whole Kaikoura trip, Sam fucking slept in the back of the truck.
How good though?
It was, it was pretty smart.
Well, I don't know if comaring counts as sleeping.
Nah, it was too hot to drink. Like honestly, I finished all my beers before lunchtime, and all I had left was Jägermeister Red Bull, and I was like, this heat Red Bull is not going to help me. Like Red Bull is just going to make it worse. Jägermeister, on the other hand.
Well, anyway, so that'll probably wrap it for this one. It's not too much to talk about this car anymore, but yeah, there's going to be some fucking epic content coming up for it. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't think I would have a 1J myself for many, many years, so it's cool that I'm going to be able to work on someone else's one. And yeah, it's going to be sick, so. On those ending kind words of Patchett, we will wrap it here. Catch you in the next one. And yeah, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, goodbye.